nationwide TV time can't change their minds. Nothing is wrong, it's fine. Stop the masses, raise the price of gases. Look down on them, your shiny glasses. Take it all away until there's nothing left for future generations. Read between the lines. If we hope to survive, we must open our eyes, or we'll go stall in the unexpired day. Let's lie or just die, fade out until there's nothing left except the outline. I want you to be American the free. You're a sin, trapped in eternity. Nothing is real, fear and security. There's nothing left for me. No one is free. Read between the lines. If we hope to survive, we must open our eyes, or we'll just stall in the unexpired day. We are people capable of great change, and we stand for nothing. We will fall for anything. They want us to fall, and if we unite, we can turn the tide. Without wars, there can be no justice, no peace. Doctor learning just to live their life, harboring disasters in these skies. Now the time has come to team and learn free. Nothing here tells me that we are free.
Broadcasting from Shinston, West Virginia, here's your host, Scott Arnold.
Hi, welcome to Acute Mania Live. Jordan Sartor, which is the guy. Well, it's in my top right, but I don't know where he would be on your screen. But it's my top right, so it's like the Brady Bunch. You kind of look up and down and things. And the Possessed is the rest of the folks, other than Mark. Mark is ever to my left, and he is co-hosting from Austin. Welcome back, Mark. And welcome, Jordan and the Possessed. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
We were talking. I met you guys up in Harrisburg at the last date of the Reign of Z tour. I was exhausted. I can't imagine what they felt like. I was only there, with them for 4 dates, but they were gone for like a month and a half. But they're used to it. They're seasoned. They're seasoned veterans. But when I got to Harrisburg, I was like, okay, this is the last night. I'm gonna get wasted. And
Yep.
and I kind of did. My mother might be watching, so I was good. I was fine. Everything. But then you guys took the stage, and I was like, "This is the shit," I must talk to you, and I must ask you what your favorite candy bar is. We did that, and I was like, "You must come on the show. You must come on the show." So welcome. It's nice to have you guys here.
Nice. It's awesome to be here.
What? Okay. What? I have several questions about the title of the band. Okay, or the name of the band.
Mhm.
Well, maybe not several, just maybe one.
Sure.
Why are you not possessed, and why are they possessed? Did they have a choice in this, or how come it can't be like Austin in the Possessed?
That was the last one.
Yeah.
That's why.
He was the last one to join. We're actually all possessed the second we get on stage. But then
Okay.
again, I'm also possessed whenever I write this shit. So
Is it possessed in the same definition as like anybody would think possessed would be, or is it different?
yeah, like possessed by a demon.
Okay. What kind? Like, is this like
Whatever demon that takes over you whenever you're like on stage, letting it all out. That's what it actually means. But like on it's like an external level, it's more like a demonic presence from like hell taking over you.
The music is phenomenal, and it really is. And there's that one song, I cannot remember what it is. It might be one of the ones we listened to, but you're like rapping on it. It's almost like maybe not rapping, but it's more. I don't know. I can't. I was looking it up before I even got on Zoom earlier. I was looking it up. I was like, which song is that? Because I knew it was like the first story I posted on Instagram. It
was it Autotune?
I don't know. Probably yes.
It might have been Alpha. It might have been Alpha.
That's what I was thinking.
It was really good. It was really good.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about. I know how you got started. You sent me the bio, and you sent me all that stuff. But give the folks at home that may not know who you are a little bit about you.
So, well, my name's Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
Well, the way everything started was I was in a band between high school and college. And we had like a decent run, and then it got to a point where we were all really like, we all had laptops and we were all writing individually. Some of these guys would have like just straight up riffs. I would write like entire songs. I would stay up to like 3 a.m. to like write them. So these are some of the songs that like we put out are all rejected like songs from like the previous band.
How could you reject these songs though?
That's
why you're not with them anymore, right?
Yeah, but we're all cool.
Yeah.
Some of them are all cool.
So that was at the beginning. That was Lives Lost. I don't want to give them too much attention because Tanis is constantly on Instagram promoting them, which is good. That's what you're supposed to do, I guess. But it's overkill sometimes,
So we kind of have to give it attention for 2 reasons. One, Austin actually filled in for them a couple of times.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I went to school with Tanis, and I filled in with Lives Lost a few times, and they're all awesome dudes, and I love them. So when you started playing that, it made me really happy. I was like, hell yeah! Like I love seeing them get the love that they deserve. So
I love those guys. Yeah, I love.
And their new music that's coming out is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're doing some good stuff.
They are. Yeah, and they're doing it right. You have to constantly beat your meat. No, it's not right.
Oh,
you have to like really promote yourself, and you have to do it every day. And if it's annoying, then you're doing it right. Because it's not that annoying. But it's funny because I'll be scrolling through Instagram, just looking for whatever, and there's Tanis. There he is again.
Shout out Tanis. That's actually the reason why we have Austin in the band.
Because of Tanis?
Yeah, actually, nice. Yeah. He, how I kind of joined was, I was, I guess, already kind of planning on doing some fill-in stuff for Lives Lost, and there was a point where I guess Jordan had made a post or something looking for another guitarist, and at that time, Lives Lost wasn't looking for a permanent member, and they were like, "Well, hey, here's Austin. He can play guitar," and I just happened to have an 8-string at the time, so it just kind of worked out.
Yeah. How did Jake and Brad join? Was it who was the one that you were recording with at the very beginning?
That I started. So I started with Jake. Jake's actually the one who produced everything.
Yep.
Awesome. He looks like a producer.
Yeah,
I certainly try.
So him and I went to college together for music at Millersville University.
At where? Where is it?
Millersville.
Where's that at? Is that up that way?
Like Lancaster area.
Okay. Lancaster. I used to call it Lancaster.
Yeah, everyone does.
He's one of them.
Yeah, I am one of them. Yeah. Don't mind me. Yeah. Lancaster. Sound like a guy from West Virginia, don't I? When did Brad join and how? How did you find Brad?
So it's so funny because a mutual friend of me and Brad's hit me up and said like, "Oh, this guy wants you to join like one of his bands. You should check him out." And I'm like, "Okay." And I got to talking with him, and he sent me a video of his band. First of all, he's a great drummer, especially for someone who's never taken lessons ever, which I still don't believe, by the way.
I've never taken drum lessons, but I'm not that good of a drummer. So,
okay. But with that being said, like I wasn't feeling the vibe of like what the band was putting down. So I said, "Listen, I'm like, you sound great, but like this isn't what I'm trying to do." And then I was like, "Do you want to just join us?" He's just like,
yeah, heck with your project. Join me.
Yeah,
Don't you want to be possessed?
pretty much.
Sorry about that. Well, that's cool. Are you happy with the possessed? Since it's is it really like I hate to put it like this, but you may not be like this at all. But is it your band? Like not to like where you're the boss, but like do you? I don't know. You see how I'm saying? Like it's like
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely.
So yeah, it started as a solo project. Actually, it started as a solo project even with Jake still around. And then once it came time, like after like doing the music video, like our first music video that we put out, Coma, I was just like, this is like the best group of people I could have around me. Well, before Austin's time. And I was just like, why don't I just make this ours instead of just mine? I'm like, this is bigger than like what I was trying to do.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Like like I said, at the show it was awesome, but I want to come back up and see it again because it was that good. Mm-hmm. What was the name of that person? The guy that was it before you guys or after you guys that played it, and he sings in like a Disturbed band or something. You remember that at that show? What was the other band that was playing? Do you remember?
Was it like Liz Dexia or something?
Oh, Liz Dexia, a play on words there.
Wasn't it that I met somebody that's like in a cover band for like Disturbed or something? Was that from them, or was that just a random dude that was there?
He definitely looks like the Disturbed singer. But
I vaguely remember something. I vaguely remember something about talking to somebody there. That it must. I don't know. Don't mind me. There's a lot of things happening that night. There was not really that many people there, but man, that venue is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? What's it called? I can't remember.
Love Drafts Brewing Company.
Love Drafts.
Too bad it's closing.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait. You got to
that's a
with
whole thing.
It's closing, but they're moving the location into a bigger venue. I don't know if you've been there. I think I vaguely remember that you said you were staying in the Harrisburg, the hotel in Harrisburg when you were up here.
The Hilton.
Yep. So on 2nd Street, down from there, Love Drafts has their actual bar.
Yes.
And, so which is really cool. It's like a sweet little venue. They have like a small stage that they put shows on all the time. Well, now they are buying the restaurant across the street, and it's going to be named the Capital City Music Hall. And they're going to be renovating that. It's going to look a whole lot like what the Chameleon Club looked like. There's going to be a second level, so like a mezzanine type level, and then there's going to be there's going to be a basement stage. So just like the way that the Lizard Lounge was at the Chameleon Club in Lancaster, if you've ever been there.
Lancaster, you mean?
Yeah, Lancaster.
Oh, boy.
They're gonna. I think it's actually a bigger venue. I think it's going to be like a 1,400 cap venue or something like that.
Wow!
So they're going to start being able to pull a lot bigger shows in Harrisburg, which is really cool.
What was Love Drafts, the building they're in now? What was that before?
It was a
Quaker Steak, wasn't it? Yeah,
yep. Yeah.
You could so tell too. Like somebody told me that when we got there, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely what this was because there's one in Pittsburgh that's closed. Well, hopefully they'll take that big neon sign above the bathrooms that says "Don't do coke in the bathroom."
That's my favorite thing ever.
That's the best thing.
Where else are you supposed to do it?
Well, I know. I mean, like
they're allowing it everywhere else. Clearly, they didn't say anything about the actual bar.
Yeah.
They didn't say that.
Everywhere else but the bathroom, you're fine.
It's like an unwritten rule, but someone can break it.
All right, I want to go ahead and play Coma. Is that cool?
Go for it.
I want the folks to hear you guys because this is good stuff. It's very possessive, but you'll be fine.
Are you able to Photoshop Austin's face on there?
Yeah.
On where? On what?
On the other guitar player who's on the band anymore.
Oh, music video. Yeah.
What's Well, I'm not. I just got an alert from Fox News. Dolly Parton's husband Carl Dean is dead at 82. That sucks.
Oh man.
Him and Gene Hackman in the same month.
That's crazy.
You know?
Damn.
I don't know what happened with that Gene Hackman, but he was like 95 years old. I didn't know Gene Hackman was that old.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's ancient. Why does Coma why is it abbreviated?
So it's an acronym
For what?
Collection of My Angst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
because that's what the entire album is.
okay?
Pretty much.
Yep.
I would say you could explain the entire album, but that we might be here for a minute for that. But
Yeah, you might be here for.
do you want to just explain this? Does the song pretty much tell the story of the album?
The song is basically like taking every bits and pieces of like the entire album, and basically all of those thoughts and feelings in my head are manifesting into its own being. So it's basically like I don't know, like I don't want to call it the finale, but like this is the moment for the album.
Gotcha. I like this one too. This is one of my other favorites. I have several favorites. This is my favorite episode. This is my favorite guest. You know, I have to say that every show. All right.
Oh,
It's very
That
good. I like
that don't feel special.
You should.
Oh, okay.
You should. Okay. Here is Coma, or what's it stand for again?
Collection of my angst.
Okay. Collection of my angst. You got it, Mark?
I got it.
Okay. I'm just making sure you're awake up there.
It's in the lyrics too.
Is it? Okay. Let me see. I'll pull up the lyrics while we're listening to it. Okay.
Sure.
Here we go.
Okay. Listen to this one.
God tell me, why did you put me here in this fucking place? Throw me with silver till you spat in my face. Through all the blood-sweat and tears, give it up every day. I swear I would be okay. Trying to say what the worst of diseases I wanna know what's going on in my head. So take this clock and point it to my face. These black streets could use a touch of red. To see me bleed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I swear I'm dead inside. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I wanna be alive. Want this correction of my eggs. I hold my rise. I wanna fucking die. I cannot sleep knowing I don't have my shit together. A different sort that I know I cannot weather. Fragile like a feather. I know I'm not getting better. I swear it's CMT because I'm living here forever.
I can't do that for shit.
Who wants to see me bleed? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I swear I'm dead inside. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I wanna be alive. Want this correction of my eggs. I hold my rise. I wanna fucking die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I swear I'm dead inside. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I wanna be alive. Everything is the same all fucking day. Once or twice, many times I could have been crowned again. I tend to lay in the blood of my mother and father. And this fucking I hope they're watching me. I swear I'm dead inside. But I wanna be alive. When this corruption of my ace, I hope I rise. I wanna fucking die. I swear I'm dead inside. But I wanna be alive. When this corruption of my ace, I hope I rise. I wanna fucking die. Yeah.
That's killer. That's so good. There's just Mark, I'm gonna yield to you because you know how difficult it is for me to describe songs. I mean, I got all kinds of things happening in the background, and it's like looking behind me and like, yeah, it's the shit. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I mean, you have, pardon me, you have a hell of a voice. I mean, the that interlude, like the little, I don't want to. I know when I was looking at it on YouTube, someone called it a pop punk. It didn't really sound pop punk to me, but
Not entirely, yeah.
You know,
It's been Tanis. It's probably
lighter.
Tanis.
It's lighter than the rest of the song. We'll say that. But yeah, I mean, and your articulation in your voice, you know, with your vocals and stuff, and the harsh vocals really stand out to me. Yeah, that I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed it when I heard it last night too.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good shit. Good shit. I second everything he said.
Tight.
It's so I have for a guy that interviews bands, it's hard for me to describe, and I'm not that guy that says you sound like this, you know, like the mainstream somebody,
Right?
You know, I hate doing that because unless they sound exactly like, you know, I had a band on from Finland. No, it wasn't Finland. Somewhere not around here, and they sound almost exactly like Tool. Almost. Like,
damn,
but better.
Oh,
what better?
And I said it on the show.
way.
I said it on the show because Perfect Circle is my favorite band of all time.
That's a
I
great
love that
band.
sound. I love Tool also, but I lean more towards Perfect Circle.
Yeah, they do it for me over Tool.
Yes. So, but I even apologized to Maynard on the show. I was like, I'm sorry, but this is better.
Yeah, like it's it's easier to follow along, and then Tool you have to like do a bunch of math to figure that out. Like I'm just trying to vibe out and be honest with you.
I can't think of anybody that you guys sound like. If somebody did ask me, well, what do they sound like?
I'll be honest, I don't know either.
I don't know.
You know, it
That's
kind of it's way more modern, considering that what I'm talking about's been out for 15 or 20 years now. But like those the bands like Abandon All Ships or Attack.
oh man, yeah.
You know,
That's so funny because their first album that everyone loves so much, the one with Stickly, I can't stand that album at all.
See, I love that.
Their next two albums, like any album that they have with Caleb Shomo as vocals, easily like their best stuff. Easily.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know. Do you consider it metalcore or?
Yeah, only because we do breakdowns. But like, if you're really asking me in detail what we are, truthfully, truth be told,
I hear a lot of industrial happen. Well, not a lot, but I hear a lot of some industrial happening, especially in that song. Maybe it's not on every song, but
sure,
a lot of stuff in there.
Mm-hmm. I tend to try to pull from my influences here and there, but at the same time, like whenever I was writing this stuff, like I never like had an intention like it's got to be this type of song, has to have this in it. They kind of just happen.
It happens,
really.
It just develops on its own. Now, when you added other members, did it really develop even more at that point?
They play the songs better than me. Let's just say that.
I mean, did your idea of the songs change at all? Like sometimes when I write lyrics to something, I'll have an idea of what it might sound like with a full band, and I just never do that. But like, whenever you did that, was there songs that you did in the past that you had an idea what the song might sound like in your head, and then when everybody came and played it, it was just like, okay, this is even better than I thought, or wasn't?
So for the most part, Austin and Jake play everything to a T to like what I like written and recorded. But like Brad adds a lot. You can ask Brad about this, but he adds a shit ton of like fills that weren't there where I'm just like, where the fuck was this?
Dude, it's incredible. I'll ask him all the time. The most recent show we played, I literally, he was just going crazy, and I looked back at him and I was like, bro, what were you doing? You were insane. He was like, I don't even know. I was just going for it.
He was in the moment. He was possessed. Is what it was.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was
that's my shtick right there.
Yeah,
no, it's good that I can't think. Like I say this to bands all the time. It's good that I can't think of somebody you sound like because it's unique. It's your sound.
Thank you.
That's what everybody looks for. Yeah, everybody looks for the same style.
Sure.
But I can't think of anybody that it sounds like. I mean, yes, we just heard one song, but I've heard every single song. Okay, there's one song I need to ask you about. And I just found it last night for some reason. I don't even know how to say the name. It starts with an I.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I like the song, though. I really do.
Ina Chakia. It's Swahili.
That's why I didn't know it. Yeah. I haven't had a Swahili band on yet. Is there a country called Swahili?
No.
I didn't think so.
I think either South Africa or Zimbabwe, one of them countries. I forget which one. It's a pretty.
Speaking Uganda and Rwanda, I know.
Oh, like over in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I play a little bit of it?
Fuck it.
What don't you like about it?
No. I don't hate it. I'm just saying go for it.
That's actually my favorite song we play.
Is it actually?
It is actually.
I'm gonna play a little bit of it.
Feature Mike Terry.
Who's Mike Terry?
Volumes. Bury Your Dead.
Oh yeah.
Disgusting when it all goes when you keep adjusting. Stop trying, you've done too much. It doesn't matter cause you'll never be good enough.
Shout out Reese's.
I don't know why you next time you guys play and I come up, you got to play that song. I request it.
We almost always do.
Brad's like, we'll play it.
We got to play War as well. That's my personal
It's a
favorite.
great song.
I think War is everyone except Austin, apparently, everyone's favorite like song to play live.
Yeah,
I like
Austin
it.
doesn't know it's good.
Why are you the odd man out?
Well, so I like Inachikia because it is a jam and it's just fast paced. It's heavy. It's the energy behind it. And we usually open up the set with it. And that makes me like, I just feel like it's the best way to start it.
Did you play it in Harrisburg when I was there?
I think we
was
did, yeah.
technically the first song we played, aside from that little vocoder.
That's what brought me in.
Which is also a song.
That song, I'm sure that's what it did then, because I was just kind of wandering around and doing the candy bar question to everybody in there for some reason. And then I heard that and I was like, who are these? Who are these guys? No, I didn't ask. I mean, I must have met. I mean, there was. I mean, I was only on 4 dates. I didn't talk to every band that opened. It gets overwhelming at times. I'm not there to do that. I was there to film, so I didn't. I didn't talk to many, but there was a few that I did talk to, and you guys were one of them. I was like, I've got to get this band on my show, and so the point of this show is for people to hear people that they've never heard before, maybe,
Wow.
So I was
I'm down.
Got to get this band on. And it was shitty outside. It was like raining and misting and shit all day, and it's always been cold every time I've gone to Harrisburg. I've never been there in like the summertime. So
it's plantation hot. It's fucking hot.
Plantation hot.
Yeah.
As hot as it gets here, it probably gets there. Like 90. They'll say, yeah, today it's nice and 80 degrees, but it feels like 101.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can't breathe. Don't even go outside because you can't breathe, and you sweat instantly. We talked about that when Mark was on too. When you were on as a guest, we talked about the heat because it can get downright hot down there too, but not humidity wise, right? Is that what or was that in over Phoenix we were talking about?
Phoenix doesn't have any humidity, no.
Yeah. It's like 120 Austin, over there, and it's fine.
Yeah. When I moved to Austin, it was like being back in Arkansas. I mean, it's just the summer. Summer is brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's just it sucks. But I every year, and you guys are probably the same way. Like, I'm so sick of the winter. I'm so sick of winter time at this point, and it's just like, can we just get some warm weather so I can just sit outside by the fire pit and not shiver? Because I do the fire pit in the wintertime. I definitely, I always do a fucking fire. But
we blatantly didn't take any show offers for January because of snow. Straight up.
Yeah. Because it's so unpredictable, and it's like that everywhere on the East Coast. It's just, who knows? We don't even know when it'll be over. Like, the groundhog is a dumbass. Like, the groundhog never knows when the hell this is going to be over, or if we're going to.
That's because he only got swapped out 17 plus times.
Well, that and there's two of them, or maybe I think there's even three. I think I heard of a third one, but I don't think anybody, nobody remembers him because we have one in West Virginia, the French Creek Freddy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Who do you think would win between Freddie and Punxsutawney Phil in a fight?
I don't even care, man. It's like
the Pennsylvania Lottery groundhog.
Hey, the one that eats the Reese cup gets my vote.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got to be. We got to shave the chocolate off because I think that might kill him. You would think if it could kill a dog, it'd probably kill a. Is it not a beaver? Is it a beaver? Is that what it is?
No, groundhog. Yeah,
groundhog. Yeah, beaver, groundhog, same thing. Yeah.
That's pretty close, I'm sure. Yeah,
definitely. They look exactly the
same.
same.
My encyclopedia. I'll check that out real quick.
Encyclopedia.
Nobody's chatting. Nobody's chatting. I think I might have screwed up and not changed something, but it's okay. People will find us though. It'll still be over there. I just looked at my phone and it's still there. So
sure.
Heck with them. What else do they got going on? They have nothing going on Monday. It is Monday, right? Yeah,
it is Monday. Wow.
Somebody's got a case of the Mondays, right? That's when you listen to the show.
I definitely do.
Okay. Let's. I kind of want to switch gears a little bit.
Sure.
Favorite candy bars? No, I'm kidding. That's what I did for those of you who don't know. That when I met them in Harrisburg, I was going around and asking everybody on camera what their favorite. I should have made a clip for that. Maybe I'll do that and clip that into this show.
Sure. Yeah.
When we're done, because I still have that. I have that stuff. Have to find it. Mm-hmm. What do you guys? We're not at the end of the show yet, but what do you guys have coming up so I can start making plans to come up and see you play again? And I'll bring Mark over from Austin.
He'll tell him, Jake.
So we have I guess our biggest show ever, right? Coming up in 2 weekends. We're playing at Reverb in Reading. So
with who?
The Bunny and the Bear.
There's a pretty stacked lineup. They're trying to get so many bands in there that they should have that thing pretty packed out.
What's the place called?
Reverb. It's the Reverb.
Reverb.
Yeah, in Reading. And then later that week we play a show with Vampires Everywhere and Dreamwake. At the Ranch Horse Tavern or something?
Race Horse Tavern, yeah.
Close enough. It's down in York somewhere. It's in Brad's backyard, actually. So
how far is Reading from Harrisburg area?
About an hour.
Like which way?
East.
Oh, okay. So it's even further.
Yeah, it's even further from you. But the show in York might be closer to you. So,
well, I mean, I don't care about distance. I mean, I'll drive. You know, I'm readily available. I could get up right now, and I'll meet you there in probably like 3.5 hours, wherever you're at. You know, I could be there. But no, I mean, I'm pretty. You know, the cat. It's a cat. He babysits himself. You know, he babysits me.
Pretty much.
Have you guys been on like an extended tour together yet?
Not yet.
You should do that. You should come to. Well, I would say come to West Virginia, but come to Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, I'd love that.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, about an hour and a half.
A big trip.
We just gotta hit other states where we hit New Jersey once.
Sorry about that.
We need to hit it a couple more times.
That was probably the craziest show we've ever played.
Just don't go to Trenton.
In terms of craziness.
Anywhere in Trenton.
Yeah, it was.
We went to Asbury Park. And guess what we did? We rolled up to this place. The venue was a church. And we were like, so like we're just playing this style of music. The people had rented it out. And I have some pictures that somebody took where there's like crosses behind us. It's just like a regular church that you would go anywhere.
That'd be good for a video.
Yeah, exactly. But no, that was almost like, I don't know, kind of a little weird because it's just so out of place, but it was also cool.
So it was actual like church like any other time other than that night?
It was an LGBTQ church.
Oh, so they were okay with it then. Yeah.
Right.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. That's badass. No, you guys should do do you have any plans to do a extended tour?
That's what
I know it's tough. It's a lot of money and things, but you know.
That's what we're working towards, but like I said, we want to like maintain the rhythm so that once we're ready to do that, like there's no surprises or anything like that.
And you can go to Austin because Mark, you know.
Yeah, if y'all I don't know anybody, but I can at least give you a list of people to call.
That's right.
Sure. Perfect.
That's about what I got. Yeah. But plus Tanis has hit me up a few times about wanting to play in West Virginia. And there's one venue in West Virginia that actually my band it got canceled, but down in Southern West Virginia called Live at the Shop, and it's a really good venue. It's a really good place to play. They're kind of having a tough time financially right now. That's why ours got canceled. Just for some owners, it's a lot. And I talked to the owner for about maybe an hour and a half that night. And he's like, I love music. I hated to do this, but I can't go in there and turn the lights on. Like he just doesn't have the money, the funds, you know, because people aren't coming out.
Yeah.
But it happens, and you know, but it's a really good place to play. And I mean, I've sent several bands, you know, down there. Like call them up, or hit them up, see what happens. You know?
We'll do.
So
I mean, I definitely think that there's a couple bands that we do want to, like, when the time comes, a couple bands that we probably would definitely want to hit the.
We have two in mind.
Lost, right? Lives Lost for sure.
Yeah, but there's definitely two in mind off of our bucket list for sure.
What's that? Who's that?
So we got Escape Artist from Milton, Pennsylvania. Those are the boys.
I've heard of them, I think.
Oh, yeah, they're cracked out. They're nice.
Shout out to them. They're crazy.
Shout out. They should come on the show also.
They should.
Reach out.
Tell them.
They're actually releasing
EP.
this month. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. That would be perfect.
Mm-hmm. So them and This Is a Threat, who we actually have a show with in York with Dreamwig. We had a show with them before, but now we have another show with them again.
Yeah, they're nuts. They are insane.
I'm actually wearing my shirt right now.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, brother.
You guys know Assault on Fifth?
No.
That would be another good one. I don't know what they're doing right now. They were on, probably 3 years ago, a long time ago. But I still see posts every once in a while from them. So I don't know what they're up to. But they're more up towards like State College area.
Oh, okay.
So that's more your area than mine. But I'll have to look them up. I'll link you up with them on Instagram. Pretty
Absolutely.
Cool. Pretty cool guys. They do. They've been at it for quite a while now. So, good. All right. I want to listen to War, and then after War, after we go to War, we'll
look
go
at Brad.
off stage.
He's fucking cheesy. He's like, that's that shit.
He is.
That's that shit.
It's all that shit. It's all that shit. What is War about? What is this song about?
Well, a lot of the first bit of lyrics of War, it's kind of a freestyle, like the way I wrote it. Basically, War is just like my acknowledgement of like having like a war inside my head, because I'm pretty darn hard on myself. And it's just a matter of, talking myself out of that and realizing that, I don't know, it was kind of also a conversation with myself, but like the other self that is Coma. Being like, hey, you're like you're valid, you're worth it kind of thing. But just like an angel version of myself, like telling this demon version of myself, like, come to terms with yourself.
That's awesome. I like that. I like that. Yes. All right. Jackie's going to tell you a little bit about Offstage here before we listen to the song. Well, a little bit.
Sure.
Which one is it? Her name's Jackie Wild. She does the voiceovers. I had her do a couple voiceovers for the show. She's out of I do need to link you up with Crave Rock. Crave Rock is a station out of Dallas. It's an internet rock radio station, and he likes to focus on indie bands. Just independents and bands that need some airplay. He also plays mainstream stuff just to keep people interested. But you can get it on your phone or wherever. It's Crave with a K, Krave.
Ooh, okay.
And you can request you can request yourself on that, like, right now. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay. I can pause for a minute if you like. Okay.
We sipping on that bourbon.
What kind of bourbon is that?
Bullet.
Bullet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. This is Captain Morgan.
There you go.
An A&W root beer. It has to be A&W. You cannot use that mug shit because it sucks. Man.
I've had some times with Captain Morgan. Let me tell you that.
Try it.
That actually sounds like a great combo.
Excellent.
No, it actually does.
It's super. Yeah, you can't drink mug or any other kind of IBC. No, A&W should sponsor me. That'd be awesome. Okay, all right.
Type shit.
Here is War by Jordan Sartor and The Possessed, and a little bit of Jackie Wild.
Unfiltered, unexpected.
I guess a remix.
We're going off stage next.
Tight. Brad's got the biggest grin on his face. It's his favorite song.
It is. It really is.
It's my favorite to play live now.
One step into the light that I can't see a thing. When my face is down and blood on the floor. Sometimes I jump to conclusions, but my hopes and dreams are illusions. I don't wanna feel anything anymore. There's so much I want to see, but what does it mean to be free? I'm so used to being trapped in the soul. I can see you, I can hear you, but I cannot feel your pulse. I traded many years, pushing many tears since I walked out of my shadow. Every door's unknown. I can see you, I can hear you. Now I want to feel your pulse again. Come out the fucking window.
this shit, Austin.
So much pyrotechnics happening in my head.
That'd be nice.
So much like especially that those builds just build it up, and all of a sudden,
that's how it is live. There's we added like at least 3 or 4 sub drops to that when it gets heavy. Yeah. So as soon as it hits, it's just like
it's thunder.
You just kind of turn into jello.
That's
as someone described it to me.
So stellar. I love it. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, that one I didn't get to hear that one. So when I was going through YouTube, I just saw the videos. But that one, it was real special. I mean, y'all have something really going there.
There's a lot of vocal effects on there. We actually replicate those live.
Oh wow! Do you have like a pedal, like a vocal pedal or anything? Or?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
We have it pre-automated in our live session in our laptop. So those like vocoder stuff that I do in that song is actually happening in real time. So instead of backtracking it, it's actually like automatic MIDI keyboard just pressing the keys for me.
Nice.
Yeah. That too.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of reasons for that. I mean, I'm heavily influenced by like T-Pain and like Imogen Heap. She's the one that did the what you say. It's like I'm influenced by people that like just modulate their voice a lot. Yeah. There's metaphorical reasons why I do that as well. Sorry, mom and dad, but like I've dabbled with LSD in the past, and the way
drop the bomb.
The way I was
time to get a rehab.
Yeah, the way I was breathing one time, it sounded like a vocoder. So that's why I implement that.
That's cool.
Wow.
Well, it's experience. You're not addicted to LSD anymore, though, are you?
Because no, I don't take it no more. No.
I was going to say, I mean, there's helplines. Not here.
We're all good.
The whole song to me just reminds me of like a whole LSD trip. It's like it just like
it kind of does. I mean, I've never done it, but like if I guess I wouldn't have to. I could just listen to that song,
Pretty much, yeah. Listen to that. Listen to us live. Pretty much. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I did this version of Offstage. I'm going to do the Would You Rather questions. I did this with Arcwave. Arcwave's a band out of Port Collins, Colorado. They're badass.
Sorry.
And I wanted this went really well with them, so I think this would go good with you guys too. Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Starting with the first question. Now these need to be individual answers.
Yeah, we'll do one.
And all of you can answer. If all of you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Okay. The very first one is: would you rather have a tiny, high-pitched voice, or be completely hairless?
Oh, hairless, bro.
Hairless.
I'm already practically there.
Voice.
Two of them are already there. This is an unfair question.
This is too long for me already. So, like, I want to cut this off already. And
I mean, I'd like to keep my beard, but I mean, yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, as long as I keep the beard.
If you have the high pitched voice, then you can just be Kei Inashi. Like,
yes.
Shout out Kei Inashi.
Mark, you can answer these too if you want.
Yeah. Be like I'd rather be like Tiny Tim. I'll tiptoe through the tulips with my hair.
You have nice hair going on right there. So
Tiny Boys totally do the same though, so that might be a good point.
Yeah.
That might be a good point.
Now, when you're on LSD, does everything sound high pitched?
No, it's something's bent out of pitch.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather smell faintly of skunk, or have a permanent wedgie? Would you rather smell like a skunk permanently, or have a very high-strung wedgie?
The wedgie might give me the stamina to perform live on stage. It might be
or have a tiny high-pitched voice.
Like a performance enhancement drug, if you will.
I mean, how bad of a wedgie are we talking here?
Like blood?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't make the question, so I don't know. I can't. Like,
are you sure? Are you sure about that?
No, I did
There's
not.
levels to this, I think. So I might take the wedgie.
Yeah.
I feel like you can hide the wedgie, and the smell is going to turn people off. But
that's true.
I love how Jake and Brad are not even answering.
Yeah, they're observing. I have a question for them coming up, so they let them just sit for a minute. Yeah, you guys are right. All right. Would you rather have to sing everything you say for the rest of your life, or only be able to communicate through interpretive dance?
Oh man,
this is for sing. Jake and Brad.
It's got to be the sing.
Yeah,
it's got to be
for
the
me.
sing. It's got to be.
Well, you can't dance.
No.
Interpretively, though.
No.
Only that's the only way you can communicate with anybody, though. You have.
I would hate to be having a heart attack and have to dance that to somebody.
Well, can I avoid the heart attack.
I'd pick both.
Yeah. I guess. Well, there would be rather questions, so I don't think both is the.
I'm chilling with either option. To be honest,
I've always wanted my life to turn into a musical, and it ran.
Yeah.
Just like I walk outside, the cartoon bird comes down, and I'm singing, and
Oh man.
Maybe that goes back to the LSD talk.
It all ties back into that.
I incriminated myself.
I would love to know how road rage would go with having to sing it out. Like, are you just getting cut off and you're just like, "Fuck you"?
It's like, what the heck?
Yes. Everything has to be sung.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do next time I do. If I go out on tour with a band again and do that thing, I'll go around and ask people what their favorite candy bar is, but have them sing their response to me.
Ooh, that's good. That's content. That's content here. Oh my goodness.
That will go viral. Probably not. Yeah. All right. Would you rather sweat glitter or have to fart confetti?
Sweat glitter. I look fine as
fuck. Queen.
I know the confetti thing would be fun because it's a surprise anyway for everybody. So might as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the confetti.
What?
I hate glitter. I can't do glitter.
Yeah, glitter's on everything. As soon as it's out, it's on everything.
I can't do too much of it. Like in moderation, like I'm down.
What kind of force does the confetti come out at?
I don't have any elaborate. I can't elaborate on these.
Projectile confetti.
Yeah, I need some.
Well, I mean, I guess it has to do with the force of the fart.
Oh man.
Yeah.
If it's silent, then it's not going to be much of a surprise. Well, it'll be a surprise smell wise,
but confetti just kind of falls out. Sometimes it blows out.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, sure. Yeah, use your own imagination, right?
Question.
All right. Would you rather only be able to eat food that's been chewed by someone else? Kind of like a bird, or never be able to taste anything ever again?
Oh, never taste, I guess. Yeah,
never taste.
Fuck it.
Yeah, never taste.
Come on, Mark. Are you with it too?
Because then I can drink this straight, no problems at all.
Yeah. What are you saying? It tastes bad? It tastes bad. Okay.
I'm struggling, but like, hey, it's fine.
All right. This one's not as funny, but it's good. It's good, and I've gotten pretty much even responses for each.
Ooh. Okay.
Would you rather lose all your memories, or never be able to create new ones? And you can take some time, and you can shed a tear if you want to, but yeah, this is more of a serious question. It's a tough one, but you have to choose one or the other.
Well, technically, if you're creating new memories, aren't they considered old memories?
I can't. I don't know. That's the question. Is the question?
Yeah.
If you can't make new memories, you're just kind of living in the moment.
Yeah. You can't make new ones. You can't make new ones.
I want that answer.
But you have to lose all your memories from the past.
It's either you eternally live in the past or you live for the future. So I would probably forget everything. Just why not start
especially the LSD
total
time,
recall
right?
shit.
What?
The time on LSD was bad. Yeah.
I would probably keep my memories.
I might keep the memories.
Same.
Just because I wouldn't even know how to. I guess how deep it goes, but I don't. Would I forget how to play music? Would I even know what I'm doing on the guitar?
True. Yeah, that's a good point.
Man, I figured it out.
Well, I guess we'll find out if we ever have to make that decision. But,
Yeah.
All right, this is the last one, and this is the funniest one. And I don't ask everybody this one, but you guys will have a field day with this.
I'm sure.
Would you rather have dicks for fingers, or not be able to taste anything ever again? So this one, this one's
it's level 2.
This question is from Matt Miller. Matt Miller is in a band called Crimson Throne, and they played in Baltimore. So it was the 2 nights before I met you guys. But he came on their band came on the show, and I said, come up with a question for the next guest, and that was his question for the next guest, and it was hilarious.
Matt from Crimson Throne. Your band better be good because I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah. That'd be enough. Yeah, you guys should link up with him. Actually, you guys should link up.
Sure.
I can't play guitar anymore if I fucking dicks.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, unless you get them aroused. You know what I mean?
I'm not touching. No taste.
It doesn't work.
Finger tapping would become mushroom stamping.
Finger tapping.
Oh Jesus!
Imagine just like
That'd be gross.
Well, you got to get them aroused. You know.
No.
I'm already holding wood objects. I might as well have fingers.
There you go.
Too, so.
Hell yeah, Brad.
I got something for you, Brad. Right here.
Slap.
There you are.
I like it. Perfect.
Is he on his key? He's on his key. I'm done.
All right. Okay, I lied. This is the last question.
Sure.
Would you rather not fuck a goat and everyone thinks you did, or you do and nobody thinks you did?
Oh wow!
People could think whatever they want about me. I'd rather than just think that I did it. I know who I am.
Austin's lost. He's like,
Yeah, I have to live with myself, I think.
He said, wait a minute. I got to do it here.
I don't know.
Nah,
just own it. It didn't happen. Just own it. Just be like, yeah, I did. So,
Yeah.
All right. My next guest. My next guest is in. They are in Buffalo, Niagara Falls area. They're called Days Ago. They're really good. They're a high band. They're high all the time. It's terrific. But they're returning after they were on 2 years ago. They were on, and I met them. They were badass. But they're my next guest on Wednesday. What would you like me to ask Days Ago on the offstage segment? And it could be anything you want.
Well, and not because they're from Buffalo, this shouldn't count as the question, but you should ask this anyway. You should ask them what their favorite flavor of wings are.
Okay, I can do that.
I feel like because they're from Buffalo, they're legally obligated to
I do know that they don't call them buffalo wings; they just call them wings.
Okay, well, yeah, but they still have to answer them though.
Yeah,
they have to have a favorite. They can't be ambivalent.
I think we had a pizza discussion also maybe on that one because there's like a rivalry with pizza.
I'm thinking.
Maybe I don't know. Can't remember. But yeah, think about one.
I can't think of one for the life of me.
Who wants to promote the band? I always let you promote the crap out of yourselves at the end of the show. Who wants to just? I'm going to mute myself so I don't interrupt you. But who wants to promote the band and where we can find you and all that stuff?
Is it my job because I'm the diva of the band? I guess I don't know.
Yes, you are. It's your band.
Oh, Slay Queen.
Anyways, yeah, check us out on Spotify, Apple Music. You can check us out on Bitcoin if you wanna. I don't know. We got 2 shows coming up in March, both in Pennsylvania. So if you're in Pennsylvania, you have no fucking excuse. I don't care if you live in Pittsburgh.
I can be in Pennsylvania pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, so he has no excuse either. And also keep liking our stuff because we're working on new music. Fuck it.
Good shit. Are you guys on TikTok?
Yeah, we actually are on TikTok.
Did you freak out when they were shut it down for like an hour and then they came back?
No.
I can't get into. I had this show on. I would put clips of this on TikTok, and I've been on there since I put like 5 on there. I was like, all right, this is stupid. I mean, there's just so many platforms to put your stuff on, and thankfully Instagram goes to Facebook also. That's an option because the show started on Facebook. So I have to keep that page going. There's people that just follow there. There's people that are not on Instagram. So I have to do that. So, but it's just overwhelming. Now there's like freaking Telegram and X and Y and Z, and it's like
we don't use X, Twitter, whatever it's called, but I used to
I bet Tannis does.
Maybe, I don't know. No, I used to promote the stuff on my own personal TikTok, and then I was just like, I'm kind of over the whole content creation kind of like persona, because it was getting exhausting for me. So like I started like dabbling with like the bands like TikTok, just seeing what would happen. It's gotten some traction, especially with like the Howard Jones jokes and stuff like that.
I mean, people will pick it like, okay, so our bass player he's got 11,000 followers on TikTok. And I'm like, do you know all these people? And he's like, well, no. I'm like, well, do you know any of them? And he's like, not really.
One.
But his girlfriend moved from Massachusetts down here, and they're still together, lives with him here. And they met on TikTok.
Wow. That's crazy.
Hell yeah. We're power to him. I met my now wife on Bumble.
Bumble!
I met my girlfriend on Instagram.
You met her on Bumble? Seriously?
Yeah, we're married.
I can't meet anybody on Bumble or Tinder or any of that. I'm doing something wrong. The algorithm doesn't like me or something.
Just go to a bar.
I've done that before. That's dead end street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just a bunch of sluts and whores everywhere. Which
Jeez.
I mean, I don't have anything against sluts and whores. I mean, they're great also, but
maybe
you know, I can't take them home to my parents. You know, I mean, it could, but
true. I mean, true.
I think I need to move out of this place.
My parents-in-law love me.
Your parent? Are you sure about that, or they just tell you that?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure about that.
We should have them on the show. And then like you just they don't know that you're listening, and you're off the camera listening, and we'll ask some questions. That would be a good show for everybody.
I'm pretty sure they saw our one show before. We had a show at the new like Champ venue. They were there. Like it was my mother-in-law's like first time seeing us.
Did they like your music?
They don't like the type of music. They said that it's always the same response for like anyone that's like not into it. It's like, we don't like this type of music, but for what this is, you're good at it. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Okay, here's a good question. Maybe you guys could answer this. I've never asked anybody this.
Sure.
So my dad, he likes to watch the show just to see who I'm talking to and stuff. And but he'll either turn it off or mute it as soon as the music starts, because it's usually metal bands and usually somebody's screaming. And he's always saying, well, why do they have to do that? You know, he doesn't understand. You know, I'm into it. Like I love it, but like, you know, people that aren't into it, they don't understand why it happens, and probably for the same reasons we don't understand why somebody's singing all twangy and about their tractor and shit on country music. You know, I hate that. But like, what could you tell him the reason why you may be screaming? Because everybody thinks it's because you're mad about everybody's pissed, you know, but you're not really, you know.
So this comes from someone who didn't really start like getting into this music until like middle school. Like for the longest time, I was into like hip hop and R&B. You can kind of hear that here and there, like a little bit. But I was more so interested in like playing like that type of like music on guitar because I like the sound of the guitar. And then the screaming, I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't really care for it. And then one day you decide to try it. It lets off a lot of steam. It really does. And once you start doing that, and then I don't know, like there's a bunch of things that I haven't addressed to myself mentally. And that really was like the catalyst to like, you know, just let that out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because by the time I'm done playing like a show, like whatever angsty lyrics that I have like in there, like I don't actually like feel like that anymore. So like me letting that out in the recording, it's therapy, really. I don't want to like substitute it for real therapy, but it is therapeutic.
Real therapy sucks anyway, you know.
It costs money.
Yeah, just come on and keep me alive. I mean, that's about as.
There you go.
That's
Perfect.
It's free therapy. I gave you guys some stickers. I'm sure. Did I? When I met you, did I have anything left? I don't know if I
know.
I got keychains, and if you don't have any keys, they're good.
If you gave us a sticker, we probably still have it. We always take people's stickers.
I'll send you some new ones. I have new ones since then anyway.
Sure.
I have the keychains and these are the stickers.
Ooh,
and I think I saw some tattoos on Austin's arms, and I see some on Brad's. Jake, you have any tattoos? Yeah, Jake, do you have tattoos?
Jake's the only one that's not tatted.
He doesn't have any? All right, Jake gets a stack of temporary tattoos.
Speaking of goat.
Give them to me.
Mark, did I send you stuff or did I forget? I keep forgetting to send people things when I tell them I'm sending them. But if I hadn't sent you anything,
because I didn't even know about
send me your snail mail, Mark. I'll send you some stuff out. I got some stuff in
snail mail.
And I will send you guys some stuff on snail mail too.
Hell yeah! He's got the Lorna Shore.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh,
it's a flesh.
So this is kind of freaky. So the shirt that I have on tonight. Let's see if I can.
Let me see. Did you buy merch? Oh no, he didn't.
This is a band called Dream the Heavy out of Pittsburgh. They're pretty good. Well, I got it tattooed on my arm too.
Oh damn! Holy shit!
They must be good if you have it tatted on your arm.
Yeah. It's a sigil. Sigil is the symbol, and it's pretty much universal with whatever. So, but that's their.
Yeah.
So, I took it based on them, you know. But I do love them.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way about Lorna Shore. This was the album that I connected with the most.
Lorna Shore's awesome. Yes, I love Lorna Shore.
Oh, I know. They're one of my bigger inspirations at this point.
Well, guys, definitely plan a trip to Pittsburgh or something. You know, plan a trip over when you can. I know it's tough to, you know, but whenever you get to that point to where you want to do a little bit of like regional touring, I know it's tough to do like, you know, United States, but hey, that's what Rainy Z's for. You hit them up, you know.
I guess the hardest thing about trying to like play other states is like whenever you express interest of wanting to play other states, they immediately think, "Oh, you want to book a tour?" And I'm just like, "Nah, we just want to get in."
Yes, book a tour.
But if that's what it takes to get into these other states, then fuck it, we'll just do it raw, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. Well, talk to Rainy Z too. They've only done that for the past 5 years or so. You know, they're always.
We would definitely tour with Rainy Z easily.
Yeah. They're I'm sure they would love to have you too. You know, they're
it's always, that's a great fucking band, and they're all great people too.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to make our way to Austin, or Austin needs to make their way here via Mark. You need to come up this way if you can, and check out our scene. I was down in Houston I was there for not even a full day, because we drove 19 and a half hours from West Virginia to Houston to see a friend and take him the rest of the stuff in his storage unit. But Enterprise screwed up because they gave me and my buddy a Grand Wagoneer. That thing is it was $85,000 retail. And they gave it. That's what we drove down there. It had twin turbo in it. We got there pretty quick. Yes,
I think so.
It was comfortable. But we had the thing stacked full of our buddy's storage stuff from the storage unit when he was up here. But we drove it all the way to Houston. I flew back, and Rob drove the rental car back. He went over to Florida and saw some people, and then came up. But yeah, 19 and a half hours. I don't remember the entire state of Tennessee because I slept. I was asleep.
It's a long drive.
I was asleep. I woke up in Little Rock. I'm like, where the hell are we? Why is everybody all honky? You know? Arkansas. I think we talked about that, didn't we, Mark?
Yeah.
Mark's from Arkansas.
Yeah, originally, yeah.
The guys over in Belfast were wondering why we pronounce Kansas like Kansas, but then Arkansas. And I was like, I don't know. Do you have?
I can't answer that for you.
Do you have an answer for that, Mark? Why isn't it Arkansas?
I think.
Or Kansas.
I think Arkansas is a Native American word, and Kansas might have been derivative of it or something. There's some history there.
Somebody had one job
Arkansas was first. That's crazy.
Arkansas.
Which came first, Arkansas or Kansas?
Yeah. That would be a good Google search for somebody.
I don't know. I just don't see one saying, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
That would be hilarious, though, if they had to go back and change that, you know? Dig her up. What? That's not very nice. What, too soon? Well, guys, come back on the show. Let's do this again. This was fun.
Yeah.
This was fun. What do you have coming up musically? Do you have any new music coming out? Anything like that?
Yep. Well, because almost the entire debut album was written by me. Now that I have these guys with me, I feel like we're gonna be a little more collaborative in the whole writing process instead of me just doing it and be like, okay, figure it out.
Yeah.
Now,
what do you guys think about that? Do you want him to do that, or would you rather him just say, here, play this?
No, I think it's cool because I think we all have some very different influences. There's a song that we've been working on that sounds very different from everything else that you've heard so far. And it's, I think just a kind of cool thing that we're going to do and kind of be like, hey, we can do all sorts of stuff, I guess. I don't know. But Jake is a freaking wizard, and you just put anything in front of that man and he just does crazy stuff with it. I don't even like understand. You just give him like a small riff idea and he just turns it into this like full song, and it's just the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard. I don't even know how he does it, but it's sick. So,
but that was absolutely key to when it was just me and him. When it started out, it was just me and him, like recording, producing the album. Like, he brought a lot of my ideas to life. In fact, you should see like some of the notes that I used to give him. They were like,
oh yeah, that's
right, day long, and he would still pull it off. And I'm just like, how? He would not only pull it off, but he would pull it off better. But yeah, overall, the future of writing is to like get their take on some things that I do, and then whatever like they come up with, I know how to like finish.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's. I look forward to that. And let's premiere it on the show. I do premieres every once in a while. I'm always up at night, so midnight premieres is like morning to me.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
That's an idea.
I found this band. I found this band on Instagram, and if they're watching, if they ever watch this, since I'm playing them out, you have your settings on Instagram to where I can't message you because we have to be following each other. So follow me so I can talk to you about being on the show, and we can talk about this.
The band page?
Huh?
Yeah, the band.
A different band, I think.
Not you guys. This band that I'm going to play out of the show, they're called If It Kills Me, and they're really good. Ooh. And I would love to have them on the show and talk to them, and see what they're about. But I can't message them because their settings are somebody had one job and they didn't do it.
Are they verified?
I don't know. I don't even look at that really. I don't, because it costs money to do that. I mean, I'm verified.
Yeah, now it does.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm verified. Are you guys verified?
No. If they verify us, sure, but like I'm not.
I mean, to me, it doesn't matter. Like I'm looking for people that have like 100 followers or less, or less than 1,000. I mean, like if somebody has 18,000 followers, I would love to talk to you. That would be fantastic. But that's not what I go for.
I think we have 1,400, something like that. I don't know. It's started.
You have more than me. I know that.
It's an old personal Instagram of mine. I just switched it to the band's Instagram.
Did you say find us on Bitcoin earlier?
Yeah, that's not true.
Okay. Coin.
No, but it is true though. I can send you my Coinbase wallet if you.
Hell yeah.
I don't. No, the guy that's on TikTok that has our bass player that has 11,000 followers. He's a big Bitcoin butthead.
Is he actually? That's crazy.
He's always telling me you should buy some Bitcoin. You should tell me when next time you have $1,000. I'm like, no, Rick.
He probably rich as fuck.
He's done pretty good.
From
what he says, but he's one of those bass players that just talk.
I got a quick anecdote.
We don't have one. We don't have a bass player.
Yeah, ours doesn't talk at all.
Yeah, you're good.
It just does. Always locked in.
I earned like $300 on Bitcoin the other day.
What?
On accident, because in 2014 I signed up for Coinbase and they gave me $5 in Bitcoin, and that turned into $300, and I didn't even check it all this time.
Cash that shit out?
Yeah, I cashed out immediately. I was like, it was like payday. I was like, all right.
If you kept that 5 Bitcoin, think about how much your Bitcoin would be.
No, $5 US in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So
5 Bitcoin. I'm like,
I don't think anybody even owns a whole Bitcoin, do they? A whole coin?
Yeah, some people do. They bought way back then. They like when it first came out, they just bought like 100 of it. Like when it was like less than $1.
I did have a buddy in high school that jumped on it right when it was coming out, and his dad had an insurance company, and he was working for him at the time after high school, and he still works there, but he doesn't have to really apply himself, because he's good. He drives a Cadillac. I mean, he's the man. He doesn't even have to sell weed anymore because we used to buy weed from him. Sorry, mother, not me. My friends bought weed from him.
No shame, dude. Everyone did at some point.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. You got to get it right when it's
ripe.
When the getting's good or something like that. Lancaster. I should make a sample and put it on there. Lancaster.
You'll be crucified the second you set foot in Lancaster for saying it like that.
They can't crucify me. Aren't they Amish? Amish?
Not really.
Amish though, right? Ish.
They use electricity. The Mennonites.
So they're Amish.
Oh, guess what? I actually learned something from a friend of mine.
Okay.
Jake, you know Nardo, right?
Yep.
So he's got an Amish friend. There's loopholes to what they do.
I'm sure.
There is loopholes.
There's loopholes to everything.
No, so basically, like, there's actual Amish people that own like iPhones and all these different electronics. But here's the thing:
Spies.
They had somebody else buy it for them, like a friend.
They're spies. Yeah, they're spies.
And because someone else bought it for them, that's not breaking their like little code. Because
yeah, but they're still using it though. They're
using it, but they don't own it.
Their father doesn't know that. I bet you.
No, they do it too. Trust me. Once I heard this, I was like, "Dude, you're right."
Their parents were on Pornhub. What?
Imagine.
Where's the? Hang on a second. I got one for that.
There you go.
Yeah, you know the rest of it. I don't need to play
Brad, do the thing.
Oh shit!
Yeah, do the thing right now, dude. Plug in.
Oh yeah, I could play the Pornhub intro.
Go ahead. Yeah, we have plenty of time.
Watch them get blocked.
What are we gonna do? What's happening?
Do it. You're on your kit.
I don't have a speaker or anything though.
You don't need a speaker. We can hear you. What's it gonna do?
He's gonna do the thing.
I don't know how I could do that.
Is this a hidden talent? Is this a hidden talent?
It is a hidden talent.
See, I didn't ask the hidden talent question. He's sitting in his drum set. He is a drummer. Yes.
Yep.
Can't hear him. Because I have it turned off for the music thing. It messes with the echoes.
I got my jellyfish there.
Yeah. That almost looks like the cocaine sign from Love Traps.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the first thing I saw when we came in from the back, and when I walked out and around to where the merch and stuff was, and then the bathrooms are right there, and I see the sign that says,
"Listen,
please don't do cocaine in the bathroom." I'm like,
they asked nicely, at least. Like,
yeah, I mean, at least there's a massive sign, and it's neon, so they spent some money on it, or maybe not. I don't know, but hopefully they take that to the new place, because if not, then I need to purchase that. If you know the people down there, have
knowing downtown Harrisburg, if they don't have the sign, they will do it in the bathroom. I promise you.
Yeah, I mean, because there's no sign.
That's it.
I would come up there and do it in the bathroom because
cocaine's just bad for you. Just don't do it.
That's how we learn. There isn't there a place in downtown Harrisburg that's like outside and it's only open like during the
Sawyer's.
So that's my spot. I went there my birthday.
Right next to the venue.
We had like at least 12. I had at least 12 tequila shots.
You don't drink, do you? Or do LSD ever or anything? Okay.
No, he's a saint.
Huh?
Okay.
No, you can say it.
Okay. Mark.
Saint Howard.
Mark, thanks for co-hosting.
Oh yeah.
You might want to come back on Wednesday for days ago. They're the bomb.
But how many days ago?
Well, it's days with a Z. You'll see it on the thing. I'll change.
But how many?
What?
How many days ago did they start? Like, come on.
Okay, I'll ask. That's your offstage question. Okay. I'll ask
yes. How many days ago did you guys?
I will ask them. Yes.
We're gonna need a specific number.
This band's called If It Kills Me. The song's called Silhouette Suspense.
Like, you got 3 days grace, 3 doors down, but how many days ago? Like, come on.
And how many doors down? I know you said 3, but really how many? I don't know. It's being weird.
And which way?
Yes. Like, I mean, it could be 4 doors up.
True. But we're talking motel time, so it's 3 doors down. That sounds about right.
LSD. The show's sponsored by the Chocolate Lava Reese's Cups. It's not, but these are very good.
It's not, but it should be.
It's not, and this is a good way for Reese's to sponsor me. Look at this. Look at the drops of sorry, it's over here. Of the stuff that look.
See, now I have to try that one.
Oh, I need to. Good. I need it in my life or I'll die.
I mean, you can't put this in a regular cup anyway. There has to be the big cup, so.
Gotta be.
But thank God it's not that white chocolate shit, and it's not that dark chocolate shit. It's just regular chocolate.
I like the white chocolate. I just don't like the dark chocolate.
Aren't they? Isn't this Hershey's or is this not Hershey's?
That is Hershey's.
And that's near you guys, right?
It sure is.
Go down and talk to those idiots and tell them they need to sponsor me.
Dude, we'll get a Hershey endorsement for anybody.
I'll hit up Tanis. I know Tanis is probably already.
Tanis is probably going to get a Hershey endorsement for any of us.
Tanis probably knows everybody that works there.
He lives in Hershey.
Yeah, I know. He's like, oh, my girlfriend. No. Tanis is awesome. I love you, Tanis. I'm not making fun of you. Just a little bit.
I'm making fun of Tanis. That dude is corn. No, I'm just kidding. Him and I have an inside joke.
I need Tanis to promote for me and you guys. Tanis should just start a promotion business and just promote for everybody.
He was posting something about what's his face from Bad Wolves, Tommy Vexed. He said dude was corny, but he didn't say corny. He said corn. He put the corn emoji on. So I just started telling people like, dude is corn.
He is corn, yeah. He's the most corn ever.
No, dude has a great voice. I just wish he wasn't so fucking political. Like, just play some fucking music, goddammit.
I haven't heard anything political from him yet.
Not recently. Definitely not recently.
Hey, Mark. Do you like Reese Cups? Okay, sorry. We'll talk another time. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
No, I saw you. You were looking away, so I had to grab you back. You know.
My congressman just called me.
Oh no! What did he say?
I don't know. I think they were doing some kind of town hall or something. I wrote him, and I was like, kind of like, you suck. And not really, but I was just like, hey, how's it going type thing. And now he calls me, or his office calls me like once a week, and they're like, how are you? And I'm like, do you care?
I'm on a podcast. Leave me alone. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
When does Like Sorrow release? You said May, I think, right?
Yeah, May will be since we've talked, I've released a compilation of all my previous work, then a new single, and then in May will be the premiere of the next single.
Ooh.
And we're gonna get Jordan Sartor and The Possessed to co-host with me for that show.
Hell
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
That'd be awesome. Who's the guest tonight? Oh, it's just Mark, and here's my co-hosts. That'd be awesome. I don't think I've done that.
You can call it Mark Gets Possessed.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we'll all put on our high-pitched voices, our Tiny Tim voices.
Yes, and your interpretive dances, both.
And my penis fingers. So
yeah.
What the?
I have to get Matt Miller involved with this also.
Yeah.
And Mark also has another project called Mark Williams, and it's very good, folky kind of feel-good music, and it's out everywhere. Also, check it out.
Right.
It's badass. Acute Mania, which is not really half of this show, but Acute Mania Live is from the name Acute Mania. So Acute Mania was electronic music that I put out on SoundCloud like years ago, but I revived it, and now I put out an EP recently, and it's out everywhere. And I'm working on an LP, I might have to talk to you, Jordan, because this one features vocalists, but it has to be still electronic music, and it's electronic music that I come up with, and you put vocals on. And
I actually do want to talk about that. Actually,
okay.
Speaking of electronics, there's actually a New York hard techno DJ that I've been working with, and I've been putting it under like the band name umbrella, but his name's STEM, STM. And we already have a song out called Go Insane, but now we did like more of a collab like song where like I recorded the guitar and also the bass and the vocals, and that's being released by a label I think this month.
I will hit you up about this, and you can all work together on this also if you want.
Yeah, and then we're possibly in the talks of like all four of us doing like a music video with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going up tomorrow. I'm going up to Greensburg, PA. Which is not very 45 minutes from here.
But yeah, if you want, like I said, if you want vocals, we'll talk.
Yeah, I'll hit you up. I'm going up to the studio of Benjamin Hall, Benjamin or Ben, was in a band called Nefel, and he's also played with Flyleaf. He's played with the girl from Flyleaf. Before they were Flyleaf, he played with the girl.
Oh, really?
And then so he used to live right beside her or something in Pittsburgh. But I'm going up to his studio up in Greensburg and kind of just talk about this upcoming LP because he's doing all the mixing and mastering for me for this. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And then Wednesday, days ago, we'll be back after 2.5 or so years. That was the last time they were on. And unfortunately, the drummer that they had at the time that was on the show, Eric, he passed away. So we're gonna tell some stories about Eric because he was a really cool guy to talk to on the show and everything. But they have another drummer now, and they're still doing the damn thing, and they're still making music. They're making really good stuff. They actually just did a cover of "Shake It Off" by Taylor Swift. Yeah, and it's really good. It's like a reggae version of "Shake It Off." It's really, really good. Check it out. Check it out. Yes. Yes. But I will be back Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. is that show. 6:30 with Days Ago. So join me then. And here is If It Kills Me with Silhouette Suspense. Yeah, stick around, guys, for a little bit. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Yeah, sure. I love that he did that. That's so cool.
Tell me what you want to hear, I won't lie. Try to run away from the pain that you're feeling inside. Silhouette suspension, take me for the long ride. We both know when you close your eyes, you slay the way you change. Then you fall asleep in the end. Tell me you're suffering, is exhausted. I bleed the same, it's not a game and you know it. Nowhere to go, we fall on our own. You locked out your soul when you play the role. Reaching left to right, I can't seem to find anything to disguise this feeling. To disguise this feeling. Are they not worth seeking? All the lies you're preaching, can you tell you're dreaming? Your shadow bleeds through the sound, it's so